We welcome you to Sophomore Day, the final home game for the Hood Saints in this 2023-24 season from the Yoshida Events Center. Good to be back with you. The final game for me here in year number 2 of broadcasting Saints basketball. Boy, has it been a pleasure. We'll get to the starting five, which are being announced by Albert Hensley live right now here in the gymnasium. But first, we have to mention that both these teams, unfortunately, will not be playing after the season is over. They have both officially been eliminated from postseason contention. The Mount Hood Saints, 7th out of 9 in the Southern Division, and Southwest Oregon, 8th of 9. Starting five for the Lakers include number 15, Kylie Fletcher Gilbert, number 21, Skylar Wiley, number 30, Reagan Bruner, number 41, JC Powers, and number 42, Shania Gardner. Lakers are led by head coach Heather Weber and assistant coach Garrett Stout. And for the Saints, the sophomores will get to momentarily, but the starting five for the Saints: number 12, Brianna Lewis; number 15, Michaela Patterson; number 23, Lacey Pensner; number 24, Autumn Baumgardner; and number 30, Kaylin Nowak. The Saints are led by their interim head coach, Jen Van Meter, today, as they have been for the last few games. Sophomores include Bree Lewis, Michaela Patterson, Autumn Baumgardner, Kaylin Nowak, and Aaliyah Duran. We'll get to the sophomore information when the first half comes to an end. Tonight's officials, an all-male-led crew by crew chief Trayvon Perry and umpires Gerard Hooper and Rynell Whitney. We are ready for tip, as it is going to be controlled by the Lakers and intercepted by the Saints very quickly, as it's Lewis on the right wing. Gets it across to Nowak. She takes a three, and she hits it to start the game. Kayla Nowak from the right corner. And just 10 seconds in, the Saints have a 3-0 lead. Now here come the Lakers. It is Powers. Gets it inside. A shot off the glass is good for Skylar Wiley. And they bring it to within one. It's 3-2 as we approach 30 seconds played. Here's Baumgardner driving inside. Lays it up and in. Quick start for both these teams. 5-2 now. The Saints lead as we approach a minute gone here in quarter number one. Carrying it across is Gilbert for the Lakers. Gets it across now to Wiley. Wiley had it poked out of bounds, and possession is going to be turned over to the Saints. So the Saints will have it. Patterson will inbound it. Saints wearing the all-white unis with the red numbers as they did on Saturday against Umpqua. They are moving from left to right to start this first half. For the Lakers, they are wearing the all-blue, dark blue with the red numbers, and they are moving from right to left. Now on the left wing, carried it in is Pensner. Gets it over to Lewis, top of the key, back over to Pensner. She's going to take a three, and it's around and out, no good. Almost two for the Saints to start the game. Carrying it up now, here is Gilbert. She gets it across now. Here is Powers, a three, and it's drilled. JC Powers hits the three, and it's all tied at 5, 90 seconds into this game as that one goes out of play, but possession will be retained by the Saints. Saints come in with a record of 6-19, and for Southwest Oregon, 6-17, as that one is batted away, but got back out to Pensner. Now thrown back to the Baumgardner, top of the key, gets it over to Lewis, left wing, had it poked away. Lewis gets it back. Lewis with 10 on the shot clock, gets it to Pensner. Pensner gets it back now. Nowak gets it to Baumgardner. Baumgardner is going to be called for the travel as she tried a little bit of a juke move, but the official was right there to call the travel, and possession gets turned over to the Lakers. 8:18 to go here in the first, all tied at 5, as Gilbert will bring it up the floor now for Southwest Oregon. The Lakers from Coos Bay. Gilbert moves over to the left side into the corner. Now got it poked away, and then the rebound is grabbed by Baumgardner. Baumgardner now at the top of the key. Gets it over to Lewis. Lewis driving down the left side, and she got it poked away, and it goes out of play, but possession will stay with the Saints. Conference records for both these teams: the Saints 2-11, the Lakers 2-12. They did meet earlier this season. The Lakers won that game 72-65 back on January 22nd as the shot is put in, and that was Pensner. Count the bucket and the foul. She's going to have a chance for one more and a three-point play, up 7-5. So the foul there is going to go against Shania Gardner. It's the first foul of the game. It sends Lacey Pensner to the line. She is a 59% shooter, and the three-point play is converted as she rattles that one home. And the Saints have an 8-5 lead. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Here is Gilbert. Gilbert over on the left corner. Gets it now. Carried in by Bruner. Bruner gets it inside. Now it's carried in, and Wiley puts it up. It's no good, but she is fouled, and she is going to go to the line to try to put two more on the board for the Lakers. As we take a look here at Skylar Wiley, she is a 86% shooter this season, as she will try to convert here on the pair. First one on its way is no good as it hits the front of the iron, then the back, and falls out. But still one more coming for her as she tries to make this a 2-point game. Second free throw on the way here for Wiley. It is good, and it's a 2-point game, 8-6, with 7.5 to go here in quarter number one. Lewis across the timeline gets it over now. Here is Baumgartner. Baumgartner on the left wing gets it inside now to Patterson. Patterson got a tip off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound keeps it alive. Now it's Patterson again. Had it lost again, and now the Lakers come away with it. Gilbert. Now it's poked away, intercepted by the Saints. Baumgartner inside. Baumgartner bounce pass out Lewis. She's going to take a three, and it's too far. Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson gets it back out. Baumgartner, her three on the way. Off the iron, no good. Tipped away. Patterson's got it. Saints third chance here. Lewis has it top of the key. Lewis gets it over now to Pensner. Pensner inside Nowak. She's going to take a jumper. It's no good. Patterson the offensive board. Patterson off the glass and in. They had 4 chances on that drive. They convert. It's 2 more. It's 10-6. Just past 3 minutes gone. Here come the Lakers now, carried into the zone by Bruner. Bruner hands it off now. Here's Powers. Powers driving in, gets it back out to Gilbert. Gilbert gets it back to Powers. Powers has the top of the key, moving over to the left side. Bounce pass it across now. Here's Bruner again. Bruner looking, has Gilbert. Gilbert, top of the key, gets it back to Powers. 5 to shoot. Powers driving in, kicks it back out. 3 on the way is short. Offensive rebound keeps it alive, as that one could not go. Offensive rebound again, high off the glass, and Skylar Wiley puts it home. And it's a 2-point game once again, 10-8, with 6:10 to go here in quarter number one. Carried up by Baumgartner. She gets it across now. Here's Pensner. Pensner gets it back, and now a pass to Nowak that just missed her and goes out of play. And that will take us to our first stoppage of the game. Substitutions here for the Saints. Grace Merrill, Savannah Burke come into the game. Kaylin Nowak, Brianna Lewis check out. No substitutions for the Lakers. They keep the same 5 on the floor, as it is Gilbert to bring it up the floor. Gilbert gets it over to the right wing. Now it's carried in now by McLeod. McLeod gets it over down to Powers. Powers gets it back over to Gilbert. She takes a 3, and it's around and out. No good. Rebounded by Merrill. Merrill gets it across. Here is Baumgartner. Baumgartner across the timeline, top of the key. Now looks, gets it inside, had it poked away, and the rebound is there to Powers. Powers has it for the Lakers. Now it's Baumgartner. Baumgartner's got no one in front of her, and she lays it in. Autumn Baumgartner with the steal and the finish. And the Saints back up by 2 scores, 12-8, with 5.5 to go here in quarter number one. Carried in by McLeod. McLeod gets it inside now to Wiley. Wiley goes high, and that one off the rim, no good. Offensive board keeps it alive now for the Lakers. Now looking again. That one's intercepted by Burke. Burke's got it, gets it to Baumgartner. Baumgartner crosses the logo, now gets it to Patterson. Patterson inside, off the glass and in! Michaela Patterson contested with 2 defenders. No problems for her, and the Saints extend to a 6-point lead. Here's a 3 for Powers. It's off the rim, no good, and into the hands of Michaela Patterson. Patterson across the right side, over on the right wing. Looks, gets it to Baumgartner, top of the key. Baumgartner inside to Merrill, gets it back out. Now here's a deep shot on the way, no good, as that was Patterson who could not hit it. As it's out of play with all 4 on the clock, we reach our first media timeout with 4:44 to go here in quarter number one. And the Saints leading 14-8 here on their sophomore day. As we take a look at the upcoming schedules for both of these teams, the Saints will have 2 more games after today, both of which will be on the road and both of which will be tough opponents, as they will travel down to Roseburg to take on the number 2 team in the division, the Umpqua Riverhawks, who defeated them here on Saturday, 96-61. And then they will finish the season against PCC a week from Saturday, this coming Saturday, I should say, because it is a Monday. For the Southwest Lakers, they only have one game remaining. It is at Clark. They are taking on the Penguins on Saturday. And the Clark Penguins happen to be the last win for the Southwest Oregon Lakers. They defeated them 71-60 back on January 27th. And the last win coming for the Saints also was against Clark, 55-47. A little bit recent, though. That was on Valentine's Day. So out of the timeout here, it will be Laker basketball as we have some new players in. Chloe McLeod came into the game. I did not mention that as the inbound pass comes from Bruner. It's carried in now by Gilbert. Gilbert's got it over on the left side. Now dribbles it into the wing, gets it back out to Powers, top of the key. Powers driving in, guarded here by Pensner. Now looking, gets it over. Here's McLeod. She takes the three as she hits it. Chloe McLeod just pushing that one through. And we're down to a one-score game. It's 14-11. So here's Baumgartner, top of the key. Baumgartner gets it back out now. That one's carried in. Now here's Burke. Gets it over now, Pensner. Pensner gets it back out. Here's a shot on the way. Rattles around, no good, as that one was attempted by Raven Sullivan, but she could not hit that one. Carried up by Gilbert now for the Lakers. She's got it. Looking now, has Powers. Now gets it inside to Wiley. Wiley to the free throw line. Wiley looking, gets it inside. That one goes out of play. Possession is going to be turned over to the Saints. Still leading by 3, as now we have Sarah Ludlow coming into the game. She is going to be taking the place of Lacey Pensner. Kylie Fletcher Gilbert comes out of the game as well for the Lakers. She is going to be replaced by, I'm not sure who that is on the floor. Is that one no good, but a foul is going to be called, so that is going to send Baumgartner to the line. So Chloe McLeod is going to be called with a foul. So she will shoot 2 here to try to re-extend the lead, as the first one on the way is off the rim, no good. So that one, it remains a 3-point game. So now second free throw for Baumgartner, still leading by 3. With 3 3/4 minutes to go, she hits that one, make it a 4-point game, 15-11. Now it's carried in by McLeod. Long pass ahead to Jesse Knudsen. That's who came in for Gilbert. I could not read the number. Here is Wiley. Wiley bounced past it out now to McLeod. McLeod lost it, got it back. Now onto the left wing. Carried in now Wiley off the backboard and in. She goes with a little bit of a hook shot there. She makes this a 2-point game once again, 15-13 as we approach 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Baumgartner's got it, gets it over now to Merrill. Merrill's got it on the right wing. Burke, I don't know what she was doing. I don't think she was expecting that pass. It goes out of play, and it will be Laker basketball as we have a substitution for Southwest Oregon. It is number 23, Helen Wolf. She is coming in for J.C. Powers. That is the only substitution made at that whistle. Burke guarding here is Bruner. Bruner driving inside off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Merrill. Merrill's got it. Long pass ahead now. Here's Solomon. Gets it over now to Baumgartner. Baumgartner's got it on the left wing. Now bounce passes it inside to Burke. Burke gets it to Merrill. Merrill kicks it back out. Solomon jumper on the way. No good. Rebounded by McLeod. McLeod will bring it up now for the Lakers. Crossing the timeline. Moves over to the left side. Driving inside to the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Here's Knudsen, as she could not hit that one. Rebounded offensively by Bruner. Bruner inside. Got it poked away, but a foul is good. It's a tie-up. It's a tie-up. They called a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Southwest Oregon, so it'll stay with the Lakers. Substitutions now here at the whistle. Kaylin Nowak and Brianna Lewis come back into the game. Raven Sullivan, Savannah Burke, and Autumn Baumgartner actually check back in, out of the game, as Michaela Patterson is in as well. Now inside for the Lakers, off the glass and in. That is Shania Gardner. She ties it up at 15 with 2:24 to go. Carried in by Lewis. Lewis has it over on the right wing. She's going to take a 3, and it's off the iron, no good. Nowak tries to get the rebound, but it's into the hands here of Gardner. Gardner brings it up the floor, long pass to McLeod. McLeod gets it across now to Wolf. Wolf has it on the right wing, gets it back over to the left side. Carried in now here, Bruner. Bruner gets it out to the corner. McLeod gets it back. 3 for the lead is short, as that one cannot be hit by Wiley. Now looking, she's got it. Gets it back out now to McLeod. Gets it back. driving in, and that one's off the glass, no good by Knutson, and the rebound is into the hands of Michaela Patterson. She gets it over to Brianna Lewis. Lewis crosses the logo. Lewis has the top of the key. Lewis looks, gets it over. Carried in by Ludlow. Ludlow, 18 seconds to shoot, gets it out to Lewis, left corner. Now long pass ahead. Kaylin Nowak driving in, poked away and out of play, but possession is going to stay with the Saints with 92 seconds to go here in the first quarter. In a game that is all squared at 15 apiece. As Reagan Bruner checks out of the game for the Lakers. Nowak inbounds it. She gets it to Lewis. Lewis has it left wing. Gets it back out. Here's Nowak again. Lost it, but possession is going to be retained by the Saints once again. So it'll be Nowak to inbound on the end line again. So now here's Nowak, gets it to Lewis. Lewis has it right corner, looking, gets it inside to Patterson, kicks it back out. Three from Nowak on the way, off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound to Ludlow. Ludlow gets it back to Lewis, inside now to Patterson. Patterson spins, gets it back out Ludlow. She's going to take a three, it's blocked. Now it's Knutson. She's on the run, and it gets poked out of her hands. It goes out of play. What a play there by Sarah Ludlow to save the bucket, but it's going to stay with the Lakers. A great defensive play there by Ludlow as it was Jesse Knutson on the run. She caught up to her and knocked it out of her hands before she could have a chance to put it in the basket and give the Lakers the lead. Still tied at 15, a minute 10 to go, as it'll be Chloe McLeod to inbound here on the end line as she's handed the ball from the official. McLeod looks, gets it inside now to Wolf, gets it back now to McLeod. McLeod's got it on the right wing, guarded by Lewis, now moves out to the left side. McLeod looks, now contested. McLeod inside, got it poked. Now here's a wide open three, and it's buried. Jesse Knutson the three, and the Lakers have the lead for the first time tonight. It's 18-15 with the clock counting in 46 seconds. Baumgartner drives inside, kicks it back out to Nowak. Nowak looks, Nowak drives, off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Knutson. Gets it to McLeod. McLeod gets it inside now to Hinkle. Got it poked away, and that one's going to go out of play, and possession is going to be turned over to the Saints with 35 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. So here's Kaylin Nowak. She will inbound it, as she's got Brianna Lewis there to inbound it too. She does. And now in the final half minute of this first quarter, Lewis has it top of the key. Now moves across to the right side. Lewis backs away, now drives in. Had a pass to Patterson, but it goes out of play. And possession gets turned over to the Lakers as the shot clock is off with 23 and a half seconds to go. Knutson inbounds it to McLeod as she will bring it up slowly as Southwest Oregon, I would assume, is playing for the final shot. McLeod, guarded by Lewis, gets it now inside to Hinkle. Hinkle gets it back out. Now it's Wolf on the top of the key. Wolf gets it back to Hinkle. Got a three that was blocked. Patterson with 5. Patterson driving. Patterson kicks it. Here's a reverse by Baumgartner at the horn. Lays it in. Out of Baumgartner, the reverse, right as the clock hits 0. And after 10 minutes of play, the Lakers have taken their first lead of the night, but the Saints bring it back to within 1. At the end of 1, it is 18-17, Southwest Oregon with the lead. Second quarter begins with Baumgartner getting the inbound pass from Nowak. Saints have it down by 1 as it's carried in now by Merrill. Merrill to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Here's a three. Nowak on the way. Off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound keeps it alive. Baumgartner again. The reverse as she went underneath. And the Saints have retaken the lead. 19-18, 20 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Carried in by the Lakers. Kicks it back out now. Here's Knutson. Knutson gets it back out now. Carried in by Hinkle. Hinkle gets it back now. Here's Knutson again. Driving inside. Carried in by Gardner. Gardner got it poked. Pensner with it. Baumgartner with the steal, and she's got it. Saints will bring it back up. Baumgartner inside the lane. Had it poked away. We got a foul, and it's going to go against the Lakers. So the foul there is going to go against Jessie Knutson. Her first foul of the game. Saints are going to retain. Actually, it's going to be Baumgartner to shoot 2 at the line. So Autumn Baumgartner will try to re-extend the lead, which is only at 1 right now. 19-18 as there have been 46 seconds played as the first free throw is good to make it a 2-point game. So 20-18, Saints with the lead. Baumgartner, her last 2 baskets have been very, very impressive as she hits both those free throws, and the Saints back up by 3. 21-18, 9:14 to go. Here's McLeod. McLeod gets it across. Carried in here. That's Knutson. Gets it into Gardner. Gardner off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Merrill. Merrill gets it to Baumgartner. Baumgartner crosses. Long pass ahead. Carried in by Pensner. Pensner gets it back to Baumgartner. Baumgartner driving in. Baumgartner lays it up. It's no good. But the whistle goes, and the foul is going to be called against the Lakers again. It's Knutson's second straight foul, and it's going to send Baumgartner back to the line and to try to re-extend the lead to 2 scores. As we have a substitution here, Skylar Wiley comes in for Helen Wolf for the Lakers. Baumgartner, first free throw on the way is good, so make it a 2-score game. 22-18, just over a minute played here in quarter number 2. First half, 8:54 away from coming to a close. The second free throw is no good, but it's an offensive rebound. Patterson's got it. Patterson looking. Patterson had it lost, and now it's intercepted here by the Lakers. Gardner gets it now to McLeod. McLeod gets it over now. Here's carried in by Wiley. Wiley top of the key. Wiley gets it inside. Intercepted by the Saints. Long pass ahead. Baumgartner's got it. Baumgartner driving in over to the right side. Here's Nowak. Nowak gets it to Merrill. Merrill, 3 on the way. Too long. Rebounded by McLeod. McLeod will carry it across. McLeod stepped on the end line, I believe, or she was fouled beforehand. So it's Michaela Patterson who is going to be called for the foul. Her first, so it'll be Southwest Oregon ball just at the half-court line. As Savannah Burke will come into the game, taking the place of Grace Merrill. So the inbound pass will come here from Kailana Hamilton, as now it's carried in now by Knutson. Gets it across now. McLeod got it back now. Here's Hamilton again. Baumgartner with the steal. Baumgartner poked away, and possession is going to stay with the Saints. There were 2 hands on it as it was going out of bounds. The official's right there to see it, and he rules in favor of Mount Hood. It'll be Saints basketball, and that's, I believe, what it looked like in real time. So here's Baumgartner. Baumgartner has the top of the key. Gets it over to Berg. Back to Baumgartner. Baumgartner jukes now. Off the glass and in. Baumgartner again. It wasn't a reverse, but it was high off the backboard. She puts it in. The Saints back up by 6, 24-18, just under 8 minutes to go. Carried in by the Lakers. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton driving free throw line. Gets it back out to Wiley. Wiley on the left side. Wiley off the backboard. No good. Rebounded here by Nowak. Nowak gets it to Burke. Burke has it right side. Burke driving. Burke short. No good. Offensive rebound. Now it's taken away by McLeod. McLeod stole it. McLeod driving. McLeod back out to the corner. McLeod gets it over now. Here's Hamilton. A 3 on the way is no good. It was just a tad short as it hit the end line, and Saints will take over with 7:28 to go here in the first half, leading 24-18. So here is Nowak will inbound, and it doesn't look like right now she has anybody to inbound to, as she finally gets it into Baumgartner, who is running across the court to get into the front area. Baumgartner will carry it across the logo. Top of the key, she's got it, gets it to Burke. Burke spins. Burke gets it across on the left corner now. Here's Nowak again. Nowak spinning off the glass and in. Oh my goodness, a couple of baskets for the Saints contested by Laker defenders, but it doesn't matter. They lead by 8, 26-18. 7 to go here in the first. Here, oh, and a pass there by McLeod gets intercepted by Patterson. Patterson across the timeline gets it to Baumgartner. Baumgartner's got a right wing. Long pass ahead now to Nowak. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson drive, poked away into the hands of Wiley. Wiley will bring it up, gets it over to McLeod. McLeod hustling. McLeod looking. McLeod banks it off. Rim no good. Burke with the rebound. Burke was spinning. She halted for a second, but now gives it over to Baumgartner. Long pass ahead now. Carried in. Here's a shot on the way. It's off the iron, no good. Lewis could not hit it. Here's Knutson. Knutson with it. Now it's McLeod. Gets it back to Knutson. Inside now to Gardner. Gardner off the glass, no good, but she is going to be fouled. And that is going to go send her to the line. And Savannah Burke is going to be called for the foul. As we take a look at Shania Gardner's free throw percentage just before she attempts the free throws. She is a 67% shooter, as she will have a pair here down by 8. 26-18 with 6:22 to go here in quarter number 2. As the first free throw is good. So that makes it a 7-point game, 26-19. Still with one more free throw here for Gardner, as she will hit both. And that will make this a 6-point game. Raven Sullivan comes in for Kaylin Nowak. She will inbound it to Brianna Lewis. And the Saints, moving from left to right, will bring it up the floor once more. Lewis crosses the logo. Now looking, drives it inside, tipped it into the hands of Gardner. Gardner looks, gets it over now. Carried in by Hamilton. Hamilton on the right wing. Hamilton drives to the free throw line, gets it back out now. Here is a 3, and it's drilled. Kylie Fletcher Gilbert hits the triple. Timeout Saints with 5:59 to go in half number 1. Saints 26, Lakers 23. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, both these teams eliminated from the playoffs. The top 4 teams in the division right now are the Lane Titans, the Umpqua Riverhawks, the Clackamas Cougars, and the Chemeketa Storm. Of course, Umpqua came into Yoshida here on Saturday and defeated Mount Hood 96-61. If the playoffs started today, the number 1 seed Lane would be taking on the number 4 seed in the East. That would be the Blue Valley Timberwolves. Number 2 Umpqua would be taking on number 3 in the East. That is Yakima Valley. Clackamas number 3, they would be taking on the number 2 seed, Walla Walla, and Chemeketa, the 4 seed, they would be taking on the number 1 seed, Columbia Basin, who, of course, is the host of the tournament, which will begin in Pasco in about a month. Lewis has it to begin out of the timeout, gets it over to Ludlow. Ludlow gets it back over to Solomon. She's going to take a 3, and she buries it! Raven Solomon from the right wing extends the lead back to 6, 29-23 with 5.5 to go. Carried in by the Lakers here. Powers gets it over. Here's Wiley, a deep jumper off the backboard and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Solomon. Solomon gets it to Ludlow. Ludlow looking, now just brings it up slowly. Ludlow across the logo, moves over to the left side. Ludlow looking. Ludlow bounce passes it inside. Gets it back. Burke looking. Gets it back. Here's Ludlow on the right, or on the left wing. Gets it out Lewis. Lewis long pass to Burke. Burke, 3 left wing. No. And the long rebound is grabbed by Gardner, and she is knocked to the floor, and there is going to be a foul called against the Saints. It's going to go, that one is going to go against number 25. That is Ellen Schroeder, so it is her first of the game. As the Lakers will have possession, it is inbounded here by Hamilton, as it'll be Gilbert to bring it up. Gilbert, top of the key, now drives to the inside. Gilbert got it back out. She is going to be whistled for the foul, and that's going to send Gilbert to the line to shoot 2. And the foul there is going to go against Savannah Burke. So that will send Kylie Fletcher Gilbert to the free throw line. I believe, as correction though, she makes her way over to the end line, so it'll be an inbound pass. They looked at first if it was a shooting foul. So here's Gilbert. Gilbert gets it now. Here's Gardner. Gardner, short shot, missed. Patterson grabs the rebound. Patterson gets it to Baumgartner. Back out Pensner. Pensner almost stepped on the end line, or on the baseline, I should say. Here's Baumgartner. Baumgartner driving in high off the glass, no good, but she is going to be fouled, and that will send Autumn Baumgartner to the free throw line. So Shania Gardner is going to be called for the foul. It is her second of the night. Autumn Baumgartner, who is 5 for 6 at the line, makes her fourth trip. Two more on the way, up by 6. The first one is up, and it is good to extend the lead to 7, 30-23, with 4:41 to go here in quarter number 2. Second one on the way is good. She got both, and the Saints back up by 8, 31-23. So now here is JC Power. She will inbound it to Gilbert. Gilbert will bring it across the timeline. Gilbert looking, now moves over the right side. Gilbert guarded here by Pensner. Gets it back out, Powers. Powers looking, gets it to Wiley. Wiley looks, gets it over now, Hamilton. Now looking, driving inside. That is Bruner, actually, not Hamilton. Bruner gets it back. Tip out of play, and that one is going to stay with the Lakers as it makes its way over and hits the door of the classroom. So it will be inbounded by the Lakers, as it looks like it'll be Gilbert to handle the duty. As Gilbert stands on the end line, as she is given the ball by the crew chief, Trayvon Perry, as she gets it over now to Bruner. Bruner has it again, gets it over to Powers. 3 seconds on the shot clock, gets it back out. Gilbert, long shot is in! A skyhook 3 by Kylie Fletcher Gilbert makes this a 5-point game, 31-26. Gets it back out, Merrill. Merrill to Patterson. Patterson gets it, and that one goes out of play. Possession will go to the Lakers. Just under 4 minutes to go, and we have a timeout on the floor, I believe, as we have reached the 4-minute mark. I think they are going to wait till the next whistle. So it'll be inbounded for the Lakers as Bruner gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert brings it across the timeline, gets it over now. Here's Knutson, gets it back out now. Here's Powers, a jumper on the way. No good. Rebounded by Nowak. Nowak will bring it across now, left to right as the Saints are moving here in the first half. Gets it back, Baumgartner. Baumgartner inside Nowak. Nowak high off the glass. It's in! Count the bucket and the foul! Kayla Nowak with the deuce. And she's going to have a chance at a three-point play with 3.5 to go. 33-26. And a free throw coming. Nowak, was a 52% shooter, converts on the three-point play as the ball was bouncing around the rim and finally dropped in. Saints back up 8, 34-26. Gilbert gets it now. Here is Knutson. Knutson gets it back to Gilbert. Inside to Powers. Powers spins, floats, and can't hit. Rebounded by Merrill. Merrill's got it. Gets it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner gets it to Nowak. Nowak looking. Nowak inside. Tipped into the hands here of the Lakers. Carried up here as that one is going to be across. Here's Bruner again. Bruner gets it over to the left wing. Gets it back out now, Gilbert. Gilbert to the top of the key. Gets it to Powers. Powers on the right side. Gets it inside. Carried in now here by Wiley. Wiley with a pass. It goes out of play, but it was tipped off a defender. So the possession stays with the Lakers. So 3 minutes to go here in half number 1. Substitutions here. Kaylin Nowak is going to step out. Brianna Lewis checks back in as the inbound pass will come to JC Powers. Powers lost it. Here is Knutson. Knutson gets it back out now here to Gruner. Gruner gets it back out, Powers. Powers gets it across now to Gilbert. Gilbert top of the key, gets it back out. Now here's a 3 on the way. As the shot clock was expiring, it's no good by Knutson, and the rebound is into the hands of Michaela Patterson, and she gets it over to Autumn Baumgartner. Baumgartner has it on the logo. Baumgartner motioning the team forward, top of the key. She's got it. Baumgartner moves over to the left side. She's guarded by a Laker. Now moves over to the left wing. Has Patterson. Baumgartner drives, kicks it back out. Lewis. Lewis, a 3 on the way. It's no good, but we have a foul call, and it's going to go against the Saints. So it'll be Laker basketball. Savannah Burke checks back in. Autumn Baumgartner is called for the offensive foul. So Savannah Burke back into the game, as it will be Gilbert to bring it back up now for the Lakers. Gets it over now to Bruner. Bruner inside now here to Wiley. Wiley with a step. Wiley high off the glass. It goes off the top of the backboard and out of play, as now we have reached a whistle. Substitutions here. Lacey Pensner in for Autumn Baumgartner. Possession is kept with the Lakers. Gilbert will inbound it. Gilbert looks, gets it now to Knutson. Knutson driving in. Knutson kicks it back out. Rebounded by Merrill. Merrill's got the pick. Merrill on the run. Merrill goes up. Merrill puts it up. It's no good. Got her own rebound and puts it in. Grace Merrill with 2:03 to go. Extends it to a 10-point lead. Timeout on the floor. 2:03 to go. 36-26. The Saints have the lead. Out of the timeout, here comes Gilbert. She brings it up the floor now for the Lakers. Gets it over now to Knutson on the right wing. Knutson guarded by Burke. Gets it inside now. Spinning is Wiley off the backboard, and she puts it home. Clock winding. Just about 100 seconds to go here in the opening half. Lewis gets the inbound pass from Patterson. Lewis has it logo. Lewis moves over to the left side. Gets a screen now for Merrill. Lewis driving in short, and the rebound kicks away, and it'll be Laker basketball. Correction on that. It'll be Saints basketball. Savannah Burke will inbound it. Burke looks, gets it to Patterson. Patterson driving. Patterson underneath. Travel is going to be called against Michaela Patterson, as that will turn the ball back over to the Lakers with 93 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. So now Gilbert will bring it up. Gilbert across over to the left corner. Gilbert looks. Gilbert gets it inside. Wiley gets it back out. Powers, she's going to take a three, and it's around and out. No good. Rebound, and now it's an offensive board. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called there against the Saints. It's going to go against Brianna Lewis with 1:18 to go, as that will keep possession with the Lakers. Kylie Fletcher-Gilbert will shoot 2 here at the line, down by 8. She tries to cut in this deficit a little bit more. First one on the way is good. As we take a look at her free throw percentage this season, she is a 59% shooter. Second one on the way, down by 7, make it a 6-point game as she hits both of them, and it's 36-30 with 78 seconds to go here in half number 1. Lewis brings it across the timeline. Lewis over to the right side. Lewis looking, hands it off to Pensner. Pensner faked the 3, now drives inside, kicks it back out. Now Merrill gets it to Burke. Burke looks, gets it inside Patterson. Patterson off the glass, off the rim, no good. Tipped out. Lewis has got it. Lewis, fresh 20 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Burke, wide open 3, off the iron, no. And the rebound kicks away. Patterson's got it. Pensner now. Here's Lewis. Gets it back to Burke. Burke, second chance 3. Got it! Savannah Burke! Give her another opportunity. She's going to rattle it in. Here's a rebuttal 3 on the way, and it's off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound by Wiley. Gets it back out. Gilbert. Gilbert a 3 on the way. Short and out of play with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So now the Saints have it. Patterson to inbound. Patterson. 2 Lakers are there, but Lewis has got it. Lewis got it poked. Now it's Pensner. Pensner with 30 seconds. Kicks it back out. Burke, as she could not catch it as it goes out of play, and possession is turned over to the Lakers. Shot clock turned off. 27 seconds remain here in quarter number 2, with the Saints on top 39-30. Long pass is caught here by Knutson. She brings it across. 25 seconds and counting to go. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert gets it back over to Knutson. Inside, poked away, out of play. And that is going to keep possession with the Lakers as the ball makes its way over towards me. But Skylar Wiley is over to get it, as it'll be Kylie Fletcher Gilbert to inbound. Official hands her the basketball. Gilbert looks. Gilbert looks. Now looks again. Gets it now to Powers. Powers with 16. Now with 15. Lost it. Powers gets it back now. Knutson. Knutson driving in. Gets it back out. Here's a jumper on the way for Bruner. It's around and out. No good. Patterson's got it. 7 seconds to go. Now it's Lewis. Lewis with 5. Here's Burke. Burke to the left corner. Burke gets it to Lewis. Lewis puts it up. It's no good at the horn, and that will take us to the end of the first half. Our score after 20 minutes of play, the Saints 39 and the Lakers 30. Don't go anywhere because the second half is coming up in just a few moments, and we'll come back a little bit early actually because I want to read a bunch about the sophomores and let you guys know who they are and a couple of their favorite things. So we'll be back in just a few moments for a little bit of halftime discussion and then the second half between the Saints and the Lakers here in Gresham. Halftime winding down. Just wanted to give a little bit of time to talk about the sophomores here on Sophomore Day. We'll start with number 12, Brianna Lewis, the 5'3" guard from Sheldon High School. From Capole High School. Nickname Bree. Her favorite store is Target. Favorite pizza, barbecue chicken. Favorite restaurant, Cheesecake Factory. Favorite food is pasta. Drinks, she's tied between Sprite and Gatorade. Her favorite color is pink. Favorite candy bars, Twix, Nerds, and Gummy Clusters. Favorite snack, Popcorners and Hot Cheetos. And she likes any kind of flour. Favorite book, Mentally book. Her favorite hobbies include video games and thrifting. Favorite quote is YOLO, you only live once. Her plans after Mount Hood, she does not know yet. And her favorite memory of this season is staying at the hotel in Washington. And her best game, in her opinion, was Yakima. She had 14 points. Next up, number 15, Michaela Patterson, the 5'11" forward from Davis High School, nicknamed Kayla. Favorite store is Goodwill, Nike, and Target. Favorite pizza is the Cowboy. I wonder if she gets that from Papa Murphy's. Favorite restaurant is Panda Express. Favorite food is burgers. Favorite drink is Sprite. Favorite color is green. Favorite candies are Kit Kat, Starbursts, and Herd Clusters. Favorite snacks, powdered donuts and chips. Lilies are her favorite flowers. Her hobbies include hiking, other sports, and going outdoors. Her favorite quote is, "Are you working hard or hardly working?" And her plans after Mount Hood, she also is unsure of what she's going to do. And her favorite memory of this season is staying at hotels. Next up, we have Autumn Baumgartner, number 24, the 5'8" guard from Sheldon High School. Her nickname, Aut Abala. Favorite store is Nordstrom, shockingly not out of business. Favorite restaurant, the Matador. Favorite food is pasta. Favorite drink is Red Bull and Dr. Pepper. Favorite colors are blue, purple, and green. Favorite candies is Reese's. Sounds like my mother. Her favorite snack is salt and vinegar chips, and her favorite flower are tulips. Her hobbies include cooking, hiking, being with her friends, and anything outdoors. Favorite quote, "In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity." And just like the first two, she is not sure what she is going to be doing after Mount Hood. Her favorite memory of the season, staying at a hotel and doing karaoke. And her favorite game is both games against Lane Community College. We have Kaylin Nowak coming up next, the 5'8" guard from Union High School. Her favorite store is Trader Joe's, Goodwill, and Lululemon. She likes any kind of pizza. Maybe I can convince her that Hawaiian pizza is the best kind of pizza. Her favorite restaurant is the Paws Coffee Lab. Favorite food is any fruit and Mexican food. Favorite drink is iced coffee. Favorite color is light purple. Candies, dark chocolate, and covered almonds. Favorite snacks are carrots and fruit. And her favorite flowers are baby's breath and lilies. Favorite book is Atomic Habits. Other hobbies for her include volleyball, painting, lifting, and cooking. Her favorite quote is, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your understanding." Proverbs. Her plans after Mount Hood is to go to Boise State. She says, "Go Broncos." Favorite memory of the season, singing our lungs out on bus trips. And the best game this season is one that went into double overtime. Finally, we have Aaliyah Duran, the 5'5" guard from Gresham High School. As halftime winds down, we'll see if I can get this in the final 25 seconds. Nickname Leah. Favorite store is Target. Favorite pizza, pepperoni and pineapple. Favorite restaurant, Chipotle. Favorite food, pork adobo, Filipino dish. Favorite drink is Dr. Pepper. Favorite color is pink. Favorite candies are Sour Belts, Wild Berry Skittles. Her favorite snacks include pepperoni, cheese, and clubbed crackers. Favorite flowers, hibiscus or roses. Favorite books are Men from Mars, Women Are from Venus. Favorite hobbies include spending time with my family, her family, I guess. And after Mount Hood, she plans to stay at Mount Hood, actually, continuing surgical tech. Favorite memory of the season, spending time with her girls. And the best game and why is her three-pointer at Lane Community College. Second half begins with the Lakers with possession of the basketball. Skylar Wiley will bring it across the floor. She loses it out of play, and the Saints already going to get the possession. Switching sides as the Lakers move from left to right to start quarter number 3. The Saints will be moving from right to left. So now here is Baumgartner as she brings it across the timeline. Baumgartner over to the right side, gets it out to Lewis. Lewis on the right wing, now to the top of the key. Lewis driving in. Lewis goes up off the glass, and she puts it in. Brianna Lewis puts in the layup, and the Saints have an 11-point lead as Powers brings it back now for the Lakers. Gets it over to Gilbert. Gilbert has it on the left wing. Gilbert to the top of the key, drives it inside, intercepted. Here comes Pensner, and now we got a whistle, and there's a Saints on the floor, as it was Michaela Patterson who went down. Possession is going to stay with the Saints, as it will be Kaylin Nowak to inbound, as she gets it to Autumn Baumgartner. Baumgartner brings it across the logo. Baumgartner to the left side, got it poked away, has it back now. Baumgartner looks again, driving to the free throw line. Baumgartner over, she puts it up. It's off the rim, no good, as Powers with the rebound. So here come the Lakers. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert brings it across. Gilbert to the right side, gets it inside now to Bruner. Got it poked away. Now it's Patterson with the steal. Patterson brings it up the floor. Patterson crosses. Midcourt line. Has Pensner. Hands it off. Pensner on the right wing. Pensner to the top of the key. Gets it across now. Here is Baumgartner. Baumgartner driving in. Baumgartner now with 16 on the shot clock. It goes out of play. Possession stays with the Saints. We're up by 11, 41-30, with 8 3/4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. So here is Nowak will inbound, as that one gets tipped, and it's intercepted by the Lakers, as it is Wiley who's got it. Lewis went to the floor trying to poke it away, but she couldn't. Now here is McLeod. McLeod gets it back out to Gilbert. Gilbert on the left wing. Gilbert top of the key. She takes a three. It's off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Nowak. Nowak will bring it up now for the Saints, moving from right to left once again. Here's Lewis. Lewis, a three on the left wing is too long, and Chloe McLeod picks up the rebound for the Lakers. Here's McLeod, gives it over to the right wing. Here is Gilbert, gets it back to Powers. Powers, a wide open three. It's off the rim, no good, and it's rebounded by the Saints. It's rebounded by Pensner. She gets fouled, and Saints will keep possession of the basketball. Second foul of the half against the Lakers. And it's going to go against Reagan Bruner. So now we have a timeout on the floor with 8:14 to go here in quarter number 3. Saints leading 41-30, as once again we take a look at the records of both of these teams. And just mention once again, these teams met back on January 22nd of this year. The Southwest Oregon Lakers defeated Mount Hood by a final of 72-65. Mount Hood this season 6-19, 2-11 in conference play, both at home and on the road. They are 2-6. For the Lakers, they are 6-17, 2-12 in conference play, 2-6 at home, 2-8 on the road. The Lakers have won the last game. The Mount Hood Saints defeated them here at Yoshida last season, back on Super Sunday. February 12th. That was a 50-46 score. That was their first win in quite a while that season. Mount Hood Saints 7th in the division, Lakers 8th in the division. So out of the timeout now, it will be Kaylin Nowak to inbound it on the baseline, or on the end line, I should say, as she looks and gets it in now to Baumgartner, as here comes the Saints, as they will bring it across the floor. Poked away and coming right towards me, as that one is going to be inbounded here for Nowak, as I had to make the save before it bounced into my table. Nowak inbounds. Nowak gets it now here to Pensner. Pensner driving in. Pensner poked away, intercepted here as Bruner's got it. Bruner brings it across the floor. Bruner gets it over now to McLeod. Here's McLeod on the right wing. McLeod thought about a three, didn't take it. Now inside, now here to Powers. Powers gets it back out. Now she's going to float it up. It's no good, but she is going to be fouled, and that will send her to the free throw line. And a chance to cut into this deficit. The foul there is going to go against Brianna Lewis. So J.C. Powers will shoot 2 here. Taking a look at her free throw percentage, as the first one is no good. J.C. Powers, who is a 91% shooter this season, misses the first free throw, as now She will have a second one on the way, and it is good. She actually hit the first. It looked like it went off the rim. So she hit both. So make it a 9-point game, 41-32, as the Saints will bring it back across the floor. Now here's Pensner. Pensner looks, gets it out. Now here's Lewis. Lewis has got it. Now it's poked away. McLeod's got it for the Lakers. Gets it now to Gilbert. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert driving. Gilbert gets it to Powers. Powers in the left corner. Now moves to the inside. Down the left side. Gets it now here. Wiley. Wiley driving. Poked away. Baumgartner's got it for the Saints. Here's Autumn Baumgartner. She drives. Gets it back out. Lewis. It's tipped out of play, and possession stays with the Saints. So possession stays with Mount Hood. It will be Autumn Baumgartner to inbound. Guarded by Bruner. Looking. Gets it to Pensner. Pensner to the top of the logo. Pensner lost it, got it back, gets it across now to Baumgartner. Baumgartner driving down the left side, puts it up and in. Count it. No, it's an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul against Baumgartner. Don't count the basket. It remains a 9-point game, 41-32. Now the officials are going to discuss it. And they reverse the call, count the bucket and the foul. So after discussion, they called a blocking foul against the Lakers, and the basket is still not going to count. They're going to look at it. After further discussion with one of the other officials, they switched the foul from an offensive foul to a defensive foul, and now they're going to go over to the scorer's table and take a look at it. So after a long discussion, they score the basket for Baumgartner, and she gets the free throw. So now it's an 11-point lead. She hits the free throw, make it a 12-point lead. It's 44-32, 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. As now the Lakers will bring it back across the floor. Wiley's got it, gets it back over to Knutson. Knutson looking. Knutson gets it inside. Now it's carried in by Baumgartner. Baumgartner looks, gets it across now. Here is Nowak off the rim, no good. Rebound, she's got it. Nowak looks, kicks it back out. Patterson's got it. Now looks to Lewis. Lewis in the corner. Lewis has it poked away. Patterson's got it. Patterson again. Patterson Had it poked away. Now it's intercepted. McLeod. McLeod driving down now on the left wing. Gets it over to the corner. Now here's a 3 for Knutson, and she hits it. Jesse Knutson hits the triple, and we're back to a 9-point game, 44-35. Here come the Saints. Carried in by Pensner. Here's Pensner, gets it over now to Nowak, gets it over now. Here's Baumgartner, rebuttal 3 off the iron, no good. Tipped out of play, possession in favor of the Lakers. It'll stay with Southwest Oregon, as it'll be Knutson to inbound. So she gets it in now to McLeod. McLeod will bring it up, gets it back over now to Knutson. Knutson drives inside, gets it to Wiley. Wiley now looks, got it intercepted. Sullivan gets it to Burke. Burke brings up the floor here for the Saints. Gets it back now. Carried in here. Gets it back out Merrill. Merrill gets it to Burke. Burke, 3, top of the key. No good. Rebound on the ground, and it's going to be a tie-up. Possession is going to favor, I believe, the Saints. So it'll be Mount Hood basketball. So the Saints will have it. Sullivan will inbound it. Sullivan will look. A long pass caught now by Ludlow. She lost it just past the midcourt line. Now it's intercepted by McLeod. Here come the Lakers. McLeod's got it. McLeod to the right side. McLeod spinning. Gets it back to Wiley. Wiley over to the left side. There's a 3 on the way. Short there by Knutson. She could not hit it. Offensive board keeps it alive. Knutson gets it back out now. Here's a 3 on the way. Off the iron. No good from Wolf. Rebounded by the Saints. Into the hands of Merrill. Merrill gets it now over to Ludlow. Ludlow crosses. Ludlow gets it back. Carried in here. That was Schroeder. Now it's intercepted here by the Lakers. Here's Wolf driving down. Here's McLeod. Gets it to the wing. On the right wing, here is Knutson. Knutson gets it back out now here. Bruner gets it back here. Here's Wolf. Wolf on the left wing. Bounce passes it inside. Wiley spinning. Wiley kicks it back out. Knutson, a 3 on the right wing. Off the iron, no good. And the rebound kicked offensively. And we got a whistle and a foul as the Laker player went down on the floor. But the foul there is going to keep possession with the Lakers. And it's going to be Grace Merrill who's called for the foul. So, and a lot of substitutions now for the Saints. And now we're going to take a timeout. So timeout on the floor, 4:39 to go. Saints leading by 9. It's still 44-35. So a 9-point game. A reminder, both these teams are done with home games after today, actually. The Lakers played their final home game already before coming here to Yoshida. They will have one more game on Saturday against the Clark Penguins. For Mount Hood, they have 2 more games against the Umpqua Riverhawks on Wednesday, and then the PCC Panthers a week, or I guess this coming Saturday. Speaking of the PCC Panthers, just had a nice conversation with their assistant women's coach, Kelsey Higgins. She is here in attendance just to congratulate the sophomores from Mount Hood that she knew from last season. So it was nice to catch up with her. I offered for her to be on the mic, but she chose not to. But she did not bring crumble. I was very disappointed. So still have to call her out for that one. As out of the timeout now, here is Laker basketball. Wiley's got it. Wiley down the lane, gets it now to McLeod. McLeod to the free throw line. McLeod off the glass, around and in. It hits all sides of the rim, falls in, and we got a 7-point game, 44-37 with 4:25 to go. Here's Patterson, gets it now over to Nowak. Nowak gets it back, gets it over to Patterson. Patterson gets it now to Baumgartner. Baumgartner, top of the key, gets it back. Patterson. Patterson off her foot, but gets it back. Patterson out now to the top of the key. Now it's Lewis. Lewis, 8 seconds to shoot. Lewis into the corner. Lewis gets it back to Pensner. Gets it back out. Patterson. Patterson, 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Lewis has got the rebound. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Lewis looking. Lewis contested. And now we got a tie-up. Possession to the Lakers. Just under 4 minutes remain. Laker basketball, 44-37. Inbound pass will come to McLeod. Chloe McLeod brings it across, kicks it to the left wing, carried in by Knutson, gets it back out now here. Here's Bruner. Bruner steps back. Bruner carries it inside. Now it's right into the hands of Lacey Pensner. Saints have it. Saints bring it up the floor. Here's Baumgartner on the left wing. Baumgartner kicks it inside to Patterson. Long pass. It's into the hands of Wolf. Wolf brings it up now here for the Lakers. Crossing the timeline. Gets it over to McLeod. McLeod tipped away, and it hits the face of one of the players on the bench as it hit the face of Carson Hinkle. So it'll be Laker basketball. And speaking of Hinkle, she comes into the game. So she will come into the game after being hit on the bench. She has taken the place of Skylar Wiley as the Lakers will inbound it on the near side, right side. So now here is the inbound pass coming now from Knutson. As she's given the basketball, Knutson looks, gets it inside. Powers gets it now. Here's Hinkle, puts it off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Saints, carried in by Nowak. Nowak crosses the floor. Nowak gets it over to Patterson. Patterson driving. Patterson inside, off the glass, around and in. Michaela Patterson puts in the layup. It's 46-37, back to a 9-point lead. 3:05 to go here, third quarter. Carried in by Wolf. Wolf gets it back over to Knutson. Knutson long pass ahead. Here's Powers. Powers to the free throw line. Powers spinning. Powers looking. Powers again tries. Powers almost a violation there. Here is McLeod. Couldn't put it in. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has it. Gets it over now to Baumgartner. Baumgartner down the right side. Baumgartner lays it up, and she lays it in. On Baumgartner down the right side. Puts in the layup, and it's 11-point lead for the Saints. 48-37, 2.5 to go. Carried in by the Lakers. Here's Wolf. Wolf kicks it inside to Powers. Powers, little jumper on the way, around. No, and Nowak with the rebound. Nowak will carry it across the floor for the Saints. Gets it over to Patterson. Patterson lost the handle, but she gets it back. Gets it back out, Baumgartner. Baumgartner, top of the key. Baumgartner, she's going to take a three. It's off the iron, no good. Powers with the rebound. Now it's a 2-on-1 for the Lakers. Powers looking. Powers driving. Powers spins. And the travel call is going to go against her with 2:06 remaining here in quarter number 3. So now we have reached another timeout. 2:06 to go here in quarter number 3. The Saints lead 48-37. As we take a look here once again at the playoff rankings for the Southern Division, number 1 team is the Lane Titans. Number 2 team is the Umpqua River Hawks. Number 3 team is the Clackamas Cougars. And the number 4 team is the Chemeketa Storm. I was kind of pressured earlier, but I will read it right now. Right now, if the playoffs started today, Lane would play Blue Mountain. They are the Timberwolves. Umpqua would play Yakima Valley. They are the Yaks. Clackamas would play Walla Walla. They are the Warriors. And Chemeketa would play the host team of the tournament, the Columbia Basin Hawks. Tournament begins in mid-March at the newly renovated gym in Pasco. I will pass Pasco tomorrow on my way back to Moscow, but it was still good to be here with you for President's Day weekend. 2 days of games, 4 games to broadcast. Cody Runsville, I thank you for joining me on Saturday. We will have a special guest during halftime of the men's game, as now we reach 2 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Saints have possession. Baumgartner brings it across the floor as she got the pass over from Burke. Lewis is standing over on the right corner. Baumgartner looked her direction, now flips it across, now to Pensner. Now here's Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key. Lewis backs away. Lewis moves over to the left side. Lewis, 5 seconds to shoot, gets it to Patterson. Patterson spins. Travel call. 2 straight travels against both teams, and that's going to turn possession back over to the Lakers with 99 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. So here is McLeod. McLeod crosses the timeline. McLeod on the logo, gets it over to Wolf. Wolf looking, gets it back over to McLeod. McLeod in the right corner. McLeod down the right side. McLeod to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Knutson. Left wing. Knutson to the free throw line. Kicks it back out now. Wolf. Wolf driving. Intercepted by Pensner. Pensner's got it. She's driving down. Pensner lost it, and it goes out of play. She was on the floor, out of bounds, touching the ball. So possession gets turned over to the Lakers with 75 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Substitution here for the Lakers. Number 10, Kaylana Hamilton comes in. She is taking the place of Helen Wolf, and it also looks like Jessie Knutson is coming out of the game. She is being replaced by Skylar Wiley. So now here is Carson Hinkle. Hinkle looking. Hinkle kicks it back out now to McLeod. McLeod, flutter on the way. Got it! Just as we pass the minute mark here in quarter number 3. Patterson gets the inbound pass. Saints have possession once again is Baumgartner. Baumgartner gets it over now. Here's Pensner. Pensner in the right wing. Pensner has it to Lewis. Lewis has to chase it down. Lewis, she's going to take a 3. Banks off, no good. Rebound to Powers. 40 seconds and counting to go here, third quarter. Powers carries it across, gets it to McLeod. McLeod gets it back now to Henkel. Henkel driving. Henkel down the line. It's no good, but she's going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line to try to cut into this deficit, which is still at 9 points. So 48-39. It's the first foul against Lacey Pensner in this game. Carson Hinkle, she's a 65% shooter. She hits the first. It's 48-40. 8-point game, 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second free throw up. It is good. She hits both. 48-41, half a minute to go here in the third quarter. Saints with possession once again. Patterson flips it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner crosses the timeline. Baumgartner has it on the left hash. Now driving down the left side. Gets it over now. Pensner gets it back out to Lewis. Lewis, shot clock is still on. It's about a 3-second differential from the game clock. Lewis flips it back out. Burke, 3. Got it! Savannah Burke! As the third quarter coming to a close. McLeod with 5. McLeod driving. 3 seconds to go. Gets it inside. Now Wiley at the horn. Could not put it in. But Savannah Burke hits the triple. She's got multiple threes in this game. She extends the Saints lead to 10 as we enter the final 10 minutes to play. At the end of 3, it's Mount Hood 51 and Southwest Oregon 41. Final 10 minutes as the Saints try to win here at home on sophomore night. They begin the fourth quarter with possession. Lewis gets the inbound pass from Patterson. Lewis driving, gets it back to Burke. Burke carries it. Patterson underneath. Patterson high off the backboard. It's no good. Lewis tries to get the rebound, but she tips it out of play, and possession will go to the Lakers. So here's Powers. She will inbound it on the end line. Brianna Lewis checks out of the game. Taking her place is Kaylin Nowak. And here is McLeod. She gets the inbound pass as she crosses the midcourt line. McLeod driving down the right. Now she switches to the left. McLeod gets it back out now. Here's Hamilton. Gets it inside. Wiley gets it back out. Bruner gets it to Powers. 3 in the left corner is good. JC Powers, the 3 in the corner, brings it back to a 7-point game. 51-44, 9:25 to go. Here's Nowak. Nowak driving off the rim, no good. Rebound carried out. Now it's into the hands, and it's on the floor. It's a tie-up. Possession Lakers. So it will be Bruner to inbound it as she gets it into McLeod. McLeod will drive down the floor. Chloe McLeod gets it back. McLeod has it. Got it back from Hamilton. Now it's Wiley. Wiley driving down the right side. Wiley high off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Nowak. Nowak will bring it up the floor now for the Saints. Burke and Baumgartner to her sides. Baumgartner gets the pass. She's got it on the right wing. Baumgartner bounce passes it inside to Patterson. Patterson spins. Patterson kicks it back out. Here's Baumgartner. Baumgartner inside. Floats it up. And she floats it in. Autumn Baumgartner, the lay-in, as she puts it up. Puts Mount Hood back up by 9. 53-44, 8.5 to go. Jumper on the way, no good from Hamilton. Rebounded by Burke. Baumgartner's got it. She brings it down the floor. Autumn Baumgartner's got it on the right wing. Savannah Burke moves into the corner. Now it's carried in. Here's Pensner. Pensner gets it back to Nowak, driving in. And count the bucket and the foul. Kayla Nowak, a chance at a three-point play. Kayla Nowak, 52% at the line this season. Puts Mount Hood up by 11, 55-44, and a free throw is on the way to try to make this a dozen-point lead with 8:20 to go here in the game. Free throw up, free throw off the back iron, no good, and it's rebounded by Bruner. Here come the Lakers. Wiley's got it, gets it over to McLeod. McLeod brings it across. McLeod gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton, three on the right wing, too long, rebounded by Merrill. Merrill tries to get it a pass ahead, and she does to Baumgartner. Baumgartner ahead to Nowak. Nowak driving down. Get it poked away. Hamilton's got it for the Lakers. Hamilton, it's a one-on-one with Baumgartner. Hamilton down the left side. Poked out of bounds. Possession Saints. Just under 8 minutes to go. Sarah Ludlow comes back into the game, taking the place of Lacey Pensner. Saints up by 11, 55-44, under 8 minutes to go. Intercepted by Gardner. Lakers have possession. Wiley gets the pass. She gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton slowly brings it up on the logo. Hamilton to the top of the key, flips it over to the right side. Here's McLeod inside. Gardner puts it up. It's no good, but she is going to be fouled, and that's going to send Gardner to the line. Gardner to the line to try to hit a couple of free throws here, and the foul there is going to go against Savannah Burke. It's her third of the game. Substitution for the Saints. Raven Sullivan comes in. Savannah Burke will check out. So now here is Shania Gardner to attempt a couple of free throws here to try to cut into this deficit. First one on the way is good, as I believe we mentioned it earlier, but she is a 67% shooter at the line this year. She has one for the first one so far. 7:40 to go, and the second free throw is good. She got both, and it's back to a 9-point game. 55-46. Saints still in the lead as we approach 7.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Back over come the Saints. That's Baumgartner. She brings it up. Long pass head to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to take a three right wing. It's off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Nowak. Nowak's got the offensive board. Now we got a whistle and tie up. Possession is going to favor the Saints. Or no, it's a foul. It's going to be a foul against the Lakers. And the foul there is going to go against Wiley. So it's going to be an inbound for the Saints. Baumgartner on the end line underneath the basket. So now Autumn Baumgartner waiting to get handed the ball from the official. He was waiting to get the okay from the crew chief. So now Baumgartner gets it inside. Merrill floats it off, no good. Tipped out of play. Possession stays with the Saints. So just about 7.5, just under 7.5 minutes to go. Saints leading by 9 once again, 55-46. Baumgartner to inbound again. Baumgartner gets it to Patterson. Patterson in the left corner. Patterson driving down on the floater is good. Michaela Patterson, the floater she got. And they're back up by 11. 57-46, 7:07 to go here in the game. Carried in by Gilbert. Gilbert has the top of the key. Gets it back over to Bruner. Bruner guarded by Sullivan. Driving down the left side. Gets it up and she puts it in. Count the basket and the foul. It's back to a 9-point game, but a free throw is coming here for Reagan Bruner as she tries to convert on a three-point play and cut in this deficit a little bit more. Bruner 78%, but she misses the chance on a three-point play. It's rebounded by the Saints. Here comes Mount Hood, carried up by Baumgartner. Baumgartner's guarded by Gilbert. Baumgartner crosses the timeline. Baumgartner drives down the middle. She puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now it's tied up. Lakers come away with it. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert on the run. Gilbert 2-on-1, and it's converted. What a shot there by McLeod to put it in. We have a whistle. It's a 7-point game. Not quite sure what the whistle was. Let's hear from Albert Hensley, see what it is. As Albert Hensley is just announcing the substitution here as Brianna Lewis comes back into the game for Baumgartner. As Lewis gets the pass, she gets it back over now to Sullivan. Long pass, jump caught by Burke. Now it's Patterson over on the right wing. Patterson flips it back to Lewis. Lewis holds on to it. Now she starts to dribble. Lewis top of the key. Lewis backs away. Lewis on the left side. Lewis driving down, puts it up off the glass, off the rim, no good. Tipped away and into the hands here of Patterson as she stepped out of play. Lakers have possession. A good try, a good attempt to try to keep it in play, but the official noticed her foot was on the line. It's out of play. Lakers ball, 6:17 to go, 7-point game, 57-50, Saints with the lead. Grace Merrill checks out of the game now as it is Sarah Ludlow coming in for her. Baumgartner now comes in for Ludlow. So now here come the Lakers. McLeod will bring it across. McLeod crosses the logo, carrying it up, moves over to the right side. McLeod looking. McLeod gets it back over to Bruner. Bruner inside now to Gardner. Gardner puts it up off the rim, no good, but she's fouled again, and that will send her back to the line. She hit both the free throws on her last trip. See if she can do it again and cut into this deficit a little bit more. Right now at 3 possessions, but she could get it down to 2. The foul there is going to go against Michaela Patterson. It's her 3rd of the game as Gardner hits the first, and that makes it a 6-point game with 6:06 remaining here in the game. 57-51 is the Saints lead, and now 57-52 as Gardner gets both out of the pair, and now the Saints will bring it back up the floor. Patterson gets it across now to Nowak, gets it over to Lewis. Lewis on the right wing. Lewis backs away. Lewis looks, gets it back to Patterson. Now over to Baumgartner. She's got it top of the key. Baumgartner driving down the middle, gets it back out. Here's Nowak, gets it to Patterson. Patterson, step back. Now looks. Lewis, top of the key, gets it back. Baumgartner. Baumgartner inside Patterson. Patterson, 7 seconds to shoot. Patterson spinning, flips it up, and it's a travel. Michaela Patterson took too many steps. She turns it back over to the Lakers, who are just only down by 5 with 5:42 remaining here in this game. McLeod gets the inbound pass now from Bruner as she brings it up the floor, crossing the logo, guarded by Lewis, gets it over to the left side. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert driving, got it poked away. Sullivan gets the rebound for the Saints. Baumgartner gets the pass now from Sullivan. Gets it over now to Nowak. Nowak driving, puts it off the glass, up and in! Kayla Nowak uses the rim to her advantage. She puts it in, and the Saints back up by 7. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert on the left side. Gets it back out to Wiley. Wiley guarded by Patterson. Wiley driving, long layup, no good. Rebounded by the Saints. Nowak's got it. Flips it ahead to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will bring it up now steadily as she crosses the timeline. Baumgartner in the center. Now moves over to the left side. Baumgartner now to the free throw line. Baumgartner with some move. Gets it back over. Lewis thought about a 3 in the corner. She didn't take it. Now Lewis driving back out. Baumgartner in the corner. Baumgartner down the left side. Gets it back. Intercepted. Wiley's got it. Gets it to Gilbert. Here come the Lakers. Down to 4 3/4 minutes to go. Gilbert on the right side. Gilbert, long jumper on the way. Off the rim, no good. Tipped and into the hands of Brianna Lewis. Lewis will bring it up. Lewis, it's a 1-on-1. Lewis against McLeod. Lewis puts it up. Nowak with the rebound. Nowak kicks it back out. Sullivan, 3, right wing. It's too long and out of play, and the Lakers will take over with 4:27 to go. Actually, it was tipped, so it'll stay Saints basketball. So the Saints will retain possession after review. The officials determined it hit the defender. It was tipped before the shot. As now we have a timeout on the floor. I would assume they were probably going to discuss it. Two of the officials come together. So, and now all 3 of them are huddling underneath the left side basket. We'll see if they make any changes here. As right now it'll be Saints basketball. 4:27 to go. 59-52 is the lead for Mount Hood as they try to get a win here on Sophomore Day, as they unfortunately could not against Umpqua on their Sophomore Day last season. Technically, it was not their last game, though. They still had a home game against Umpqua. That was actually their final home game in which they lost as well. So they ended up losing both their final home games. They had sophomore night last year against PCC, and they were defeated on that night, as well as their actual final home game against Umpqua. That game was played on a Friday just because of a reschedule because of weather earlier in the season. Last few years, Portland has got some nasty weather, and it's thrown a wrench into the basketball schedule considering it's the wintertime. So here's Baumgartner to inbound. Baumgartner, long pass ahead. Lewis, she makes the catch. Lewis has it on the left wing. Now moves over to the right side, kicks it out to Nowak. Nowak looks, gets it to Patterson. Patterson with 10 to shoot. Patterson driving, gets it back out now. Merrill gets it to Lewis. Lewis on the right wing, 5 to shoot. Lewis gets it back out. Nowak down, looks, puts it up. It's no good, but the foul is going to be called, and it's going to send Kayla Nowak to the free throw line with a shot clock at 1 second, but it will be reset because of the foul, which is going to go against Jessie Knutson. It's her second of the game. 4:10 remaining, 7-point lead for the Saints, as now a chance to extend the lead here for Nowak, as the first free throw from her is on the way, and it is off the back of the iron, no good. So it remains a 7-point game. 59-52, second free throw here for Nowak, trying to make it a 8-point game, put 60 on the board, and she does. 60-52, just over 4 minutes to go. McLeod gets the inbound pass from Knutson, guarded by Lewis. She will bring it up the floor as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the final quarter of the final home game for the Saints this season, and the final meeting between these two teams trying to get the split. Intercepted by the Saints. McLeod could not hold on to it. Baumgartner's got it. Under 4 to go. Here's Lewis on the right wing. Lewis gets it back to Baumgartner, top of the key. Baumgartner driving down the left. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson to Merrill. Merrill looks. Gets it back to Patterson. Patterson driving. Poked away. Foul against the Lakers. Knutson again with the foul call. Her third of the game, and it seems like I believe she is going to be subbing out. We have some substitutions for the Saints, as it looks like Michaela Patterson is out. Lacey Pensner is back in. So the inbound will come from underneath the basket for the Saints. It'll be Nowak to inbound. She's guarded by Wiley. Nowak looks, bounce passes it in. Got it tipped away. Pensner's got it. Pensner underneath, puts it up, off the glass. No, but she's going to be fouled. And a chance for 2 more, as that will send her to the free throw line, as the foul there is going to go against Reagan Bruner. It's her second of the game. 3:42 remaining. 60-52 is the lead for the Saints. First free throw on the way here is good for Pensner. And that makes it a 9-point game once again, 61-52. Second free throw for Pensner. Got it. She hits both. 62-52. Lakers have the ball once again. Here's Knutson. Knutson on the left side. Bounce passes it in now. Here's Gardner. Gardner spins, flips it back out. Knutson, 3 on the left wing. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Wiley. Puts it up, no good. And the rebound is carried in by Nowak. Gets it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner will bring it up slowly. Under 3.5 to go. Up by 10. Baumgartner on the top of the key. Now backs away. Looking, gets it over now to Nowak. Nowak looks, gets it back over, carried in. And now a travel call is going to go against Pensner, and that's going to give the ball back to the Lakers with 3:13 remaining here in the game. Down by 10 are the Lakers, as that one is inbounded to McLeod. McLeod will bring it up the floor. McLeod from left to right, now over at the top. McLeod gets it inside to Gardner. Gardner at the free throw line waiting. Kicks it back out Knutson. Knutson left wing, gets a screen from Gardner. Now kicks it back out. Here's Wiley. Wiley looks. Wiley kicks it back over Knutson. Knutson inside. Here's Bruner. Could not put it in. Rebounded by the Saints. It is into the hands of Merrill, and we got a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. And that's going to go against the Lakers. So the foul there is going to be called against Skylar Wiley. It's her second of the game, and it's going to send Grace Merrill to the free throw line, as it's the 5th foul of the half against the Lakers. First free throw on the way from Merrill is short, so it remains at 10. Merrill, who is just 36% at the line. Still has a second one on the way, and she hits that one, splits the pair, 63-52. Saints up 11, 2:47 to go. Carried in by Knutson on the left side, gets it over to Gardner. Gardner kicks it back out to McLeod. Here's Wiley, three in the corner, rattles it home. Skylar Wiley in the right corner brings it back to a 9-point game. It's 63-54. Here come the Saints. 2.5 to go. Rebuttal three. Pensner got it. Lacey Pensner from the right wing. 66-54. Saints back up a dozen. Here come the Lakers. McLeod gets it back over. Here's Gardner. Gardner gets it back out. Wiley, right wing. Wiley looking. Wiley looks, gets it back, gets it out. McLeod, Knutson, top of the key. Three, rattles out, no good. It's rebounded by the Saints as Nowak's got it. Brings it back up the floor. Baumgartner. Baumgartner will bring it up the floor. Now looking, Baumgartner down the left side, kicks it over now to Nowak in the left corner. Nowak motioning someone forward. That is Pensner now driving, kicks it back out. Merrill over to Baumgartner, right wing. Baumgartner with 8 on the shot clock. Baumgartner to the top of the circle. Baumgartner inside. Baumgartner floats. Off the rim, no good. Out of play. Possession to the Lakers as it was tipped out by a Saints player. So 93 seconds to go here in the game. Saints up by 12 on their way to ending their home season with a win. As now we have some substitutions. Grace Merrill is going to check out. So here come the Lakers. Chloe McLeod will bring it up now. Guarded by Lewis. McLeod moves over to the right side, gets it back over now to Bruner. Bruner looks, gets it to Knutson. Knutson on the top of the key, gets it over to McLeod. McLeod gets it back over to Gruner, now to Wiley, top of the key. Wiley gets it over to Knutson, left corner. And now here's a three on the way from Knutson. That's no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis, long pass ahead. It's caught by Patterson. Patterson down the right side. Patterson poked away, intercepted. Here's Wiley. Wiley's got it. Wiley looking down the right side. Gets it over now. Here's McLeod. McLeod underneath. Gets it back out. Here's a floater. That one's good by Bruner. And that makes it a 10-point game with just under a minute to go. 58.6 seconds to go here in the game. 66-56. Mount Hood. Southwest Oregon takes a timeout. Out of the timeout, under a minute to go. Saints looking to get a win here on Sophomore Day. They have possession of the basketball, and now it is Baumgartner. She goes down. She is fouled. And that foul is going to go against McLeod. It's her second of the game. It's going to send Baumgartner to the line. Just 2 seconds were taken off the clock during that play. So here's Autumn Baumgartner to try to extend the Saints lead, which is currently at 10, 66-56. And the first free throw is good to make it an 11-point lead, 67-56, with 56 seconds to go. Baumgartner with the second free throw on the way. That one is up, and it is good as well. She got both. Now here come the Lakers. It's inbounded to McLeod. McLeod will bring it up. Moving from left to right once again. Clock at 50 and counting. Gets it over to Knutson, left wing. Now looks, gets it back to Bruner. Bruner inside now. Here is a jumper, or a high off the glass layup. Good by Gardner. Timeout taken with 43 seconds to go. It's back to a 10-point game, 68-58. As now we take a look here at the records. If this result holds and the Mount Hood Saints win this game, they still have 2 more games. but after today, they will finish with a home record of 3-6. Their record this season would improve to 7-19. They would be 3-11 in conference play, and they would defeat the Lakers for the first time since February 12th of last year. So actually a week ago today, last year, because today is February 19th, President's Day. Salute to all 46 of our presidents. Thank you for leading our country and, for doing all that you can, what people might say is not a good enough job, or some people saying that, you shouldn't be president. So I just want to say, it's hard to be in that position. So appreciate what you do. And that goes for all 46 guys. And hopefully eventually, we get a female president. So times can change. So out of the timeout now, Saints have the basketball. It's tipped and intercepted. It's out of bounds, but possession is going to go back to the Saints, as it was Bruner who could not keep it alive for the Lakers. 37 seconds to go. Shot clock is going to be reset here. It's about a 14-second differential. Long pass ahead, Lewis. Lewis looks. Now she crosses. Lewis spinning. Lewis in trouble. Now she's fouled. And the foul there is going to go against, I believe, Knutson. And it is going to go against Knutson with 32.8 seconds to go. It's her fourth foul of the game, and it's going to send Brianna Lewis to the free throw line. So Lewis will shoot two. Substitution here. Gardner is out. Powers is back in. So now here is Brianna Lewis. As we mentioned earlier, her free throw percentage, first one on the way, is no good. So that remains a 10-point game. Brianna Lewis this season is 71%, 27 of 38. So now she still has the second one, up by 10, and now that one's missed as well. Off the back iron, no good. It's rebounded by Knutson. Under half a minute to go. Powers has got it down the right side. Powers driving. Powers high, off the glass, off the rim, no good. It's rebounded out of play. Possession to the Saints. Shot clock off. 23 seconds to go. And this one is all but over as the Saints lead by 10 with under 23 seconds to go. So the inbound pass will come here from Noah. Actually gets it to Patterson. Patterson on Powers. Patterson will cross the floor. Now look. Patterson guarded by three defenders. Now gets it to Baumgartner, and she is fouled with 15 and a half seconds to go. Saints leading by 10, 68-58. Foul there is going to go against Reagan Bruner. It's her third of the game. And that will send Baumgartner back to the line. Try to re-extend this lead, which is at 10. First on the way is good. 11-point lead, 69-58. Saints in front here on sophomore day. Second free throw for Baumgartner. She got them both. 70-58. Here come the Lakers. 14 seconds and counting. McLeod will carry it across. McLeod down. Gets it over now. Gilbert. Gilbert over in the corner. Gilbert a three. It's too long. It's rebounded by the Saints. And a foul is going to be called with 4.4 seconds to go. The fans here in Yoshida can feel it. The Saints are 4.4 seconds away from getting their from getting their first win since Valentine's Day, which was only 5 days ago. They had gone a game without a win. It will only be their seventh of the season, but it'll feel a whole lot better knowing they did it on sophomore day. First free throw on the way from Patterson is good. The lead is 13, 71-58. Patterson has one more, and then that will pretty much put a wrap on this one. She hits them both, 72-58. That will likely be the final. Saints up by 14, 3 seconds to go. McLeod down the line. McLeod puts it up. It's no good. The Saints have won on sophomore day. The Mount Hood Saints defeat the Southwest Oregon Lakers 72-58, and they split the series against Southwest Oregon as the Lakers defeated them earlier back on January 22nd. That was a 72-65 score. This one 72-58. Both winning teams score 72 points. The Saints get a 14-point win here on sophomore day. Once again, the final, Mount Hood 72, Southwest Oregon 58. We have the men's game coming up next. Don't go anywhere. It should be a good one.